Ooh, out with the GH, Freudian slip. Out with the G6, rocking it with the 56mm f1.4 from Sigma. It's about 8 in the morning. Noticed it was quite foggy. Decided to come out, take some shots. Couple of shots I'll put on screen now, which I shot before I started filming. So yeah. Now, one thing I don't like about this camera is the wheel at the back. It's a double function one. You got to click it in to change from aperture to shutter speed, which is usually fine, but it's so sticky. It's really clumsy changing the values, and it's not the easiest to do. But one thing I do like about this camera is the autofocus is pretty sweet in photography. Good stuff. I have no idea where I'm going. Let's get a bus instead. Oh, that's selling pretty well. Yeah, so this is a 10-year-old camera, I think. Panasonic, Wacom 4/3. It's not weather sealed. It's quite small. Shoots HD up to 60 frames per second. It's got a mic jack. If you want to do a bit of video with it, you could. A little underexposed there, but yeah, 16 megapixel sensor, which is not bad. What else? Flippy up screen. Ooh, wrong way. And I managed to nab this for 70 quid on eBay, which is really, really good, and it's in fantastic condition, gotta be fair. Ooh. I haven't sussed out how to get the constant preview on yet, or even if it does do a constant preview. I've not really looked into that. So just going by the exposure meter on the bottom there. In video it seems to, so I don't see why you can't do it in photo, unless I'm just being a complete numpty. But I like it. It's nice, it's small, it's tiny, it doesn't feel too old. I mean, if you look at my study, which is just going to be for everyday use and travel, you know, you're not a big time travel vlogger, but you just fancy a capable camera that can produce nice images and video, then you'll be quite happy with this, I think. Right, a bus should come through this little gap here, so I'm going to wait for the bus. Relying on autofocus. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not expecting to get amazing images today. Wasn't expecting to come out at all, but we'll see what we can get. And again, I just want to get familiar with the camera, and I think this is probably a good thing to do. Anybody that gets a new camera, just take it out. You don't have to wait for perfect conditions. Just take it out and about, get used to it, the handling, the settings, the button layout, all that kind of good stuff. And then, you know, when you do have a great day somewhere pretty scenic, or you have really good weather conditions, then you'll be prepared. Yeah. One thing I like around my ears, all the pathways, all these leading lines, pretty sweet. There's just nobody around. I've set this up for back button focus too. It's the way I like to shoot. I didn't always, like many of us, do back button focus. Change the focus mode. Fully touchscreen as well. There we go, perfect. F1.4 lens, full frame goodness. I was like this path here with these trees leaning over, create like a little archway. But usually when I come out to take photos, I never get any subjects. Anybody gonna come through? Don't think there's gonna be. No, well, you know, with this one you can you've got some assistance with the leveler there. You get focus peaking with this. It's a reasonably modern looking user interface with some pretty handy features. Oh, you fucker. Nearly had it. I'll get a little shot of the path anyway. Again, not a wildlife camera or lens. Currently got some hair metal on, like a bit of hair metal, 80s metal as I'm going around the place. My camera. Shooting in a 4:3 ratio. Yeah, I don't usually do a commentary, but thought I'd do it today. It's quite nice. Bit dark. balance is auto. Lake is frozen. This is pretty cool. Okay. I like the fully touch screen. God, I wish I brought my 100 to 300. Ooh. Go. Oh. Yeah, so in summary, really nice camera that can produce good results, which is the main thing you're looking for when buying a camera. You can get good results with these. I think nowadays we're so spoilt with modern tech, we often frown upon some of the weaknesses these cameras have, but fundamentally they produce really nice images, which is surely the main aim of a camera. I think it's great. I think if you're looking to get into photography, a bit of videography, maybe some youngsters, then this is a really nice camera. And you can buy top lenses for these cameras, such as the Sigma 56mm f1.4. You can go into the Leicas if you really want to blow some cash, but you can buy some really professional lenses, good quality lenses for these cameras, and up the quality even more. So great beginner's camera, good camera to have as like a everyday camera because it's so small. Yeah, it's got a couple of little things that I'm not particularly fussed on, like this back button wheel, but something I could get used to, I guess. Yeah, Lumix G6, not bad.